What's happening, guys? It's Jay. I'm coming at you from camp. It is a gorgeous February day, and we are out just doing the rounds. So, taking advantage of it as always, and yeah, just getting out. So, anyways, let's go over how I have my Crossfire DZ Rig packed up here. So, we've been out probably a dozen times in it so far since we've gotten it. And I feel really good about the way we got it all set up. But what we're going to do is we'll pan down and kind of zoom in on the rig itself, and we'll go through everything and let you know how I decided to set it up and why I'm happy with it. So stay tuned. All right there, guys, so I think I got the camera set up right, so hopefully you guys can see it. So first note, let's go ahead and start off with the top. I have a field knife that is strapped to one of the shoulder straps for keeping on me. So we have that. And then starting over, this would be on my wearer's right. I have a first aid kit, or my IFAK here. So we have your typical trauma items. We have a tourniquet, we have a pressure bandage, a pen or a Sharpie, we have a chem light, and then we have some Z-fold gauze or combat gauze. So that is what is in our IFAK, and then we have our tourniquet as well. And then we have a pair of trauma shears there to go with it. Next over, front rifle mags. We have 3 rifle magazines there. You can see there. So you can carry 3 in that orientation, or you can also carry them in a forward-facing orientation. Completely up to you how you want to do it. This is my preference, obviously. We have that. Next pouch over, I carry my night vision in here. So that is for my night vision. Keeps it handy, keeps it available. You can also, I mean, you guys, it's always everyone's personal preference, right? So you do how you want to do it. Next, we have this is called the Prick pouch from Crossfire. It is their radio pouch. I like using it as a small GP pouch and carry, and for me, keeping all my batteries in there. So all my batteries that my kit requires, you know, whether it's 123s, AA's, AAA's, I forget what size the large batteries are. Those are for the, those are for thermal, and those are for other night vision, so we have that, and then camera battery. So all that is kept inside of there, so this way I have a good supply for what I might need. So I can, basically, I can take care of any of the batteries in my kit. Oh, I also have coin cell batteries, whether it's at the 2023s or 2025s, I forget, but for the red dots, so that is on there as well. So all that is in there, okay? Next, we have a water bottle pouch. So here I have a 1-liter water bottle pouch dummy corded into the pocket, and then on my water bottles, I tape 2 water tabs. So this way, if I need water in the field and I'm just kind of treating it on the go, this is just that down and dirty method. This way I always have, you know, I always have 2 of them on every water bottle, so I can refill that water bottle. You know, so it's full right now. I can refill it 2 more times with those tabs on there. So that works out good. I like that setup a lot. Next, you have what it would be their butt pack. It's a little bit larger than what the water bottle pouch is. Now this is the large, extra large DZ rig. On the smaller size, it is just going to be the same size as what the water bottle pouch is. So I like that. I have a little bit more room there. So up on top of that, I keep a sniper veil. I keep some extra bungees on top for securing anything else, maybe a tripod, maybe a shelter kit, poncho, whatever it might be. I can carry that extra stuff there. Open that up. Inside, I have some food for the day. I'm just out for the day, so I don't need a whole lot. So a couple of granola bars or protein bars. I have some electrolyte mixes for my water bottles. Inside this little pouch, I have in here just like an emergency fire kit. I have an extra pocket knife, and I have a small red pen light in there as well. So normally I would carry that in a BDU shirt pocket or BDU pant pocket, but I have that in there today. So we have that. We have a shelter kit. This is one of those MEST Tarps. So this is all pre-rigged, ready to go. So if I found myself, heaven forbid, having to stay the night out, I could certainly take care of myself with this with no problem and get shelter that way. So it's 5 feet by 7 feet, weighs 13 ounces. It's kind of an awesome size. So we got that going on there. I got my full-fledged fire kit in there. I have an extra hank of bank line, so I can use it as a ridge line kit for the tarp if I needed to. I have a signaling panel here. So these are really, really cool. I'm sure you guys have seen these out here. It's made by Swift Designs and Textiles. So orange on one side, pink on the other, and it has a handy dandy little chemolyte loop in there as well. So you have that going on in there. I have a space blanket, because if I do find myself having to, in an emergency, having to stay out overnight, I'll be able to wrap myself up in that and stay warm. And I have some hand warmers as well to help me get through a cold spell in the middle of the night. Another pouch here. Here we have a signaling kit. We have a whistle, a signaling mirror, and then 2 chemolytes, a red one and a green one. The red one is set up as a buzzsaw for signaling, so we have that signaling kit there. And then get to the bottom. Here we kind of have my GP pouch, so that there. We're gonna I'm sorry. This is my rifle cleaning kit. So we have we have oil, we have a bore snake, we have some oil wipes, and then we have a rag and a brush in there. So all that is at the bottom of my kit for safekeeping in case I needed it throughout the day. But you can see, like this, I tell you what, guys, this pouch in the back, there's a ton of room in it. I am really impressed with just how much space is in there. It is really a nice size. I've been really happy with it, and as you can see with everything I have in there. And once again, you guys, you can set it up to whatever works out best for you and how you like to do things. But man, it's just a nice setup. Been really pleased with it. So all that's back in here. And you can even see, like, I'm packing it up in a hurry. There's no issues there at all, guys. So I'm really pleased with that setup. So you got that there. Let's keep on working our way over here with another water bottle pouch. So in this water bottle pouch, I have another water bottle, another 1 liter bottle, water tabs again, and then I have a nesting cup for it, and I have a lid for it. So all that is inside of there. I like being able to have some sort of a nesting cup in my kit. So like here in the wintertime, if you did need to melt snow for water or warm up something for coffee or a warm brew, you can certainly do that. So that works out really good. Another pouch. This is made by Alpha Charlie Concepts, and it's his radio pouch, so I keep a radio in there. So that's kind of a perfect fit for that out here. When we come around, so another GP pouch. So here, carry a monocular in there, and then I have, here is my GP pouch kit. So in here, I have my headlamp, I have some camo cream, I have some more water tablets, I have another hunk of paracord, some tape in there, so all that kind of good stuff. Stuff that I might want during the day that is easy access. I don't have to take the rig off to access that, so I like that setup there. Once again, guys, it's total personal preference. And then one more pouch over, we have 3 more rifle magazines, so that gives us 6 rifle mags total on our kit, and it's nice and simple. So anyways, that, guys, is my DZ rig setup for out in the field for property patrols. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That was, I enjoy going through those things with you guys as we explore different kinds of kit and what works and what doesn't, and why it might work for me. You know, out here, out on the camp property, you know, there's a lot of room to explore, and it, you know, depending upon how you do it, it could take you a couple of hours, it could take you all day, all depends on what you're doing. So I like this belt kit set up with the DZ rig for being able to go out for the entire day and explore. So that works out really, really good for me. So anyways, that's it, guys. I'm going to grab a snack and keep on moving on. So anyways, be good. Keep getting out there. Keep training. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Later.